Hello, lovely American people. This is Saeed again. I want to talk about my book, and you help me to find a good translator. So sorry about my jacket. I want to be not repeatedly every time with few jacket. I cannot to buy a for every clip one new jacket. So I am very warm. So sorry. I recorded the clip, but I see the microphone was off. So I wrote a book. I connected my biography to the American school to stop violence in American school when I was 7 years in looked like refugee in Turkey, and the U.S. helped me 4 years more. I connected my biography to the American school to stop violence. I wanted to say, look like my case. I want to say I am not terrorist. I am a good guy. We have a friend on job. Sometimes say this is a good guy. So I talk with some lady on work. I say I am a very good guy because my friend said. So my friend approved me. This time I want to say before everything. When I say I wrote a book, I wrote is not meaning I am very important. I said I am not important in my book. I broken myself to raise the people. So, but the psychologists say you have to say I, but in our country, our mysticism, our Iranian culture, is better you don't say I. We have a story, somebody go knock the door, and somebody said, who is that? Said I. Said go. This place is not, this house is not good for two eye. So he came back a few times and say I. He said no, go and come back. He went this time, came back and said, this is you. Didn't say it's I. That time said, oh, come in. So if we are believer, we do something is not for us. We have to say somebody help us. But I look at some clips, some Iranians said, everybody say, do something, they came and say, yeah, I want to connect you with God because he want to take money, it's for money. I say, crazy, if somebody coming say, this is me, many people, they say, he's self-centered. If they say, I came from God, I work for God, they say, oh, you want to take some money. What we have to do to people to be satisfied. And my book is on my base of my experience and the behavior of the people of our village. But I have some example. Please don't do judgment between these things I am talking in clip and inside of my book. Believe me, inside of my book is very better than I am talking. Even in Persian, my talking, I don't have 100% concentration because I talk about many things. And I came with a family. My father used alcohol. My mom and my father used some cigarette. Unfortunately, was a bad small culture in that area. For example, if the guy didn't smoke and didn't use some drug, they said, oh, he's not a man. And my father, I said, was a 12-year, he lost the father. And he found some bad leaders. And look like me. I was 8 years, I lost my father. So I came to Turkey, I have been separated from my daughter. So something pushed me to write this book. First for my daughter, because the other crazy related pushed me to kill myself and finish my life. But love of this daughter helped me. I said, I didn't write about I got a soul in Turkey, I didn't understand what is that. And I came here in the US, I stopped using my dream. My book is on 90%, 99% of based of the faith. So I didn't wrote anything about my ideas, only is fact. So, for example, here I say, if I say I wrote a book between gun and crime, but somebody say it has a gun look like my colleague. This is the German revolver, not very expensive. I bought it $120. The grip was broken. I repaired it, and the shape was very ugly. The inside, the mechanical is very good. It lost the blade, side blade, rear side blade. I bought on eBay for it, and I blew it. It's very better than before. And gun is safe. I don't push the trigger. If you don't push the trigger, it's not problem. But if it's cocked, I try. I know the gun is safe. But for last time we look at that. Sometimes you don't want to push the trigger, but if it's cocked, it's very sensitive. With little touch, it fired. You have to be very careful. So I repaired this revolver. I hope I find some place to shoot. So sorry about my clothes. I am very warm because I don't have too much jacket every time I change it. So I bought most of them for duck hunting. Sometimes I want to be my view not be very boring for you. I use some another jacket, so sorry. So I say, if Jesus came to this world and came to the US, said, I wrote a book, a wall between crime and gun. You say, oh Jesus, you don't have any experience about gun. How you wrote this book? When it looked like that, I came here. I said, I wrote a book for my daughter. I wrote a book on my mistakes because I didn't read any book. And some guy said to me, look like an enemy. Some Iranian said, how you wrote a book without reading any book? I said, everybody write a book. I heard before. Somebody wrote their biography and somebody saw that, oh, it's very good, they publish it. My book is not me, and my book is not important. It's important because I connected my biography to the American School to Stop Violence. This is very important in my belief. It depends on you. If you believe that, please subscribe and share my clip with the good American people. I shared it in my Facebook. I think only my Iranian friend like that. So I don't compare with myself with Jesus. I am very smart, but in our country you said, yeah, it's not very good. They say, I wrote a book. You think God wrote this book, and I was look like a guy in office. Somebody pushed me write this on the paper. The event is very important. And my book is for thinking. It's not 100% give you some belief and you believe my religion and everything, but it's on base of the experience. I had a little, I replaced it, so sorry with my last clip. I deleted it because the microphone wasn't connected. For example, I want to get one result. Mr. Putin is very crazy, attacked with the upstairs, the small girl, I think, running very too much. So Mr. Putin attacked the Ukraine because he said, I want to remove the Zelensky. We know in the democratic country, the people select the president. Is it right and is it fate for that people? They love the president. But I have another side. In my book, this crazy son of our leader pushed us. We lost the village because he was crazy. We lost the village without any peace. I say this time America and Europe, they are opposite of the Putin, and me I am. But I wish some country in Europe was on peace and try do the peace, because I am sad when somebody killed in a student in America, in a school of America, some students, and I am sad. I am human. I am sad when some Russian soldiers killed because they don't want the war look like me, most of them. And in Ukraine also, we lost 200,000 people, I think. So if I was Mr. Zelensky, I said, okay, I go to the side because I don't want, I lost my people and country and fight. I compare it with my crazy leader and his son. I compare with my family. For example, my father had 3 wives and many kids. If some enemy came to front of our house and say, if you don't come out, we kill all your family. So my father came out. I say, yeah, okay, kill me, but please don't release my family. Sometimes we don't know what is the fate, what is better for peace. I hope this time some is my results of my research on the people behavior in smart reviews. Sometimes the dog came and bite you. You cannot bite the dog. It's in our culture. Unfortunately, the mullahs this time destroyed our culture. But believe me, if you read Saadi, Hafiz, Rumi, Nizami, Ferdowsi, Ghazali, Baba Tahir, Khayyam, and Rumi, if you read the Iranian mysticism, we say, and poem, rise you to the God. But for me, it was very easy. I saw Jesus in my dream. A few days I was shocked because I was on my book is of a special religion. But after a few days, I said, okay, I was a critic. With few million people, I came and joined with the 1 million people. In another side, Jesus is good for black, white, yellow, everybody from every country. We have one prescription, if I pronounce good. They hold us together and we live with peace. I try to peace. Dalai Lama said we don't need any successful people anymore. We need some poets, some lover, somebody try for peace in this world. God bless you. So sorry, I am very hot. I talk very fast, and I cannot edit my clips. If it's not very perfect, please excuse me and forgive me. This book is for you, and again, Kai or God, everything you believe. I try to peace in American school, and again, it's good for me. When my daughter came to the American school, he is safe. Again, when you do something good, the God take it back to you. God bless you. Have a good day.